Here's how you can get 10 to 15% higher price for your home over the current market value. In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly what our step-by-step guide is to valuing your home. Then we'll discuss the strategies we use to get 10 to 15% higher return on your home's valuation. As we discussed in this video, many agents will appraise your home higher so they can get your home listed. By using our method we're about to discuss, this will empower you to see what your home's true valuation is. Let's get into how I analyze your home value. Now, there are two types of valuations. Independent valuation, which a valuer will value your home, or an appraisal or an agent's valuation, meaning an agent comes through your house and values your home. They work for two different purposes. A valuer valuing your home, usually banks, when you're looking to buy a house or looking at remortgaging your home, banks will need that for an independent valuer to go and value your home. I would like to think that an agent, a professional agent, would be more accurate when they're valuing your home, because if you ask a local agent to come and see you and values your home, they will look at exactly the same as an independent valuer will look at. They'll look at the size of the house, they look at the size of the section. They will look at the renovation perhaps that you've done and the alteration you've done to your house. And they will compare with recent sales that's happened last 3 to 6 months. An independent valuer, they will just look at the logical value, see what other houses sold for that was kind of similar size to yours. Where an agent who specializes in the area or knows every single house that's sold in the last 3 to 6 months in the area and the ones that's on the market, that agent will have more thorough knowledge, because that agent will probably gone through the property, every single house that's on the market, every single house that's sold. So they will know the spec of the house compared to your property. They will know what was the flow like, the house, not just the size, but what was like, how it flew like, and what's the garden like, what was the living areas like. So I feel like when you're valuing your home for just your own, if you want to know what your value of your house is, it's more accurate an agent valuing your home. Now, here are some of our strategies that we use to help you maximize the value of your home. The first one is maintenance. Maintenance both inside and outside. What works needs to be done to have your home, when a buyer walks through, it doesn't look like, I've got to do this and this and this. If there's a crack, if there is some painting needs to be done, all those things we suggest we attend to before we go to the market, as well as outside maintenance. The gardening, it's got to look nice, because when the buyers come through, we want them to say, this looks nice, I feel like I can live here without having to worry about anything as soon as I move in. The second thing is presentation. Presentation, how your home looks, both inside the home as well as the outside. We talk about a home presented well. I was actually talking to the buyer yesterday. A home presented well, usually a buyer will say, okay, I'll buy it and I'll probably pay a little bit more for it because it's got no work to be done to the property. If the home is not presented well, then the buyer will say, the bedroom may be too small, whatever. When a presentation is nice, there's a nice, right size furniture put in there, so a small room could look pretty decent size. And in a living area, if a big furniture is in there, it could look quite small. Our interior designer, when they go, and that's one of the services that we do, when our interior designer goes through a home, they will give you a suggestion of exactly how to make your home look like a show home. Our goal is to make sure when you go to the market that your home looks like it's jumped out of the Vogue magazine. And the third one is marketing. One of the things that we talk to our clients about is, it doesn't matter how nice your home is, if it's not marketed well, then the presentation and the maintenance that you've done is kind of like irrelevant, because the buyers won't see it. With our marketing, we like to think your home stands out from the crowd. And with the photos that we do, the videos, the night shoot, the drones, the floor plan in all the marketing material that we give out to buyers, it makes a huge difference. And obviously, as well as when we put price guides on our properties, because that's one of the most important things. When a buyer looks at a home, there's no price guide on it, 72% of buyers, there was research done, the flip, look through, go to the next house if there's no price or price guide on the property. One of the most important things when it comes to marketing is putting a price or price guide. And most of our houses, 99% of our homes, do have price or price guide on them. So these are the steps that will help you maximize the value of your home 10 to 15% above the current market value. If we've added value to you, please subscribe to our channel below and hit the notification button, and you'll get our video as soon as we post them. What's my thoughts about AI valuation? When they do AI valuation, they actually don't come through your home. They don't actually look at the renovations, alteration, the speak of your house. All they look at is kind of similar to what they do when they do capital valuation. They look at the size of your house and the size of your section. And obviously they don't know the area, they don't know the neighborhood, they don't come and look at the house, your home obviously. How does that compare to the house that's sold down the road? It's more of a logical value what I say to people when they're doing an AI valuation. You could probably get that valuation done yourself if you look at a few recent sales that happened in the area that was kind of like roughly comparable to your house. So AI valuation, whilst it's good, quick, it's fast, it's not as accurate as an agent coming through your property or independent valuer coming through your property and valuing your home with actual accurate comparison properties. So I'm doing an appraisal on your home, which is number 1 Langdale Place up in Scarborough. I will go to our system that we have, and then it's loading, takes some time. There you go. So I've got your details already in there, and I'll look at what your property, how many bedrooms your house has, how many bathrooms, how many garages, and then when I go now, I'll look at the comparison of what property sold, what are the properties that sold in the area. Let's have a look at first of all, I'd look at what is currently on the market that's kind of comparable with your property. And there's nothing there that's comparable with yours. That's fine though. So the best way to value your home is really to look at what's sold in the area. It's important to look at what's on the market, but the best way to find out what the value of your home is, see what else sold in the area, because people can expect whatever they want to expect for the house, but that's not what their homes are really worth. A home is worth what a willing buyer is prepared to pay for your home, and what a willing seller sell their house, right? So if you have a look at this recent sale, that sold in April last year. It is 12 months ago, but it's okay. We will add, usually we go to 3 to 6 months, but in this case, I'll just bring last April's listing up as well, because it's kind of comparable with your property. It is 3 bedroom, 1 bathroom, single car garage on 468 square meters. I feel like your home is nicer than this. Up on the hill, it's on flat up on the hill, which is quite nice, and you obviously got nice views, and you got 2 bathrooms and double car garage and slightly bigger section than this one here. So I add that one in, and then Taylor's Mistake Road up as you come drive towards your place, just down the road from you. 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom on a bigger section. It's right on the cliff though. Some people like it, some people don't like it. So I thought that's good comparison. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, same size house to yours. And then you got 121 Nathan Street down on flat once again in Sumner rather than Scarborough. It's got 4 bedroom, 2 bathrooms. Some families like it there because that could be good for kids, family with kids. That sold for $1,030,000. That sold June last year as well. The more recent comparison is December last year, down Smuggler's Cove, which is just down the road from you, to a couple of 100 meters from you, sold for $1,100,000. 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, double car garage. Once again, it's on the cliff, which a lot of people will prefer your property because on the hill, on flat, and you can just drive into your property. And then 159 Taylor's Mistake Road, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, that's on flat as well. Good comparison, I thought, $1,015,000. And then you've got 187 Taylor's Mistake Road, 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom. As you can see here, it is right on the cliff. It's got views to Taylor's Mistake, where you got views to the Kaikoura's. Recent sale was November last year, down just the next street down from you, 11 Godley Drive. That sold for $1,375,000. That's a plaster over poly home. Quite a nice place, by the way. Great views, probably better views, slightly better views than yours, bigger house than yours, but your construction is better than that. That sold for $1,375,000. So I'll add in there, I would say that's probably slightly nicer than your property. And then I would just go press finish, and they will load, bring all the comparisons, kind of print it out for me digitally. And now, number 1 Langdale Place, your home is 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, double-car garage. Obviously your name, your details, that's the recent sales that happened in the area. We've added that all these properties in, 134 Naylands, 159 Taylor's. The Nayland one sold for $900,000. Taylor's one sold for $1,015,000. The other one down Nayland Street sold for $1,030,000. The next one sold for $1,001,000 down Smuggler's Cove, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, very comparable to yours, I suggest. 187 Taylor's Mistake Road, just down the road on a bigger section, but on the cliff, sold for $1,180,000. And then the one just down the street from you sold for $1,375,000 in November last year. I feel like that's probably best comparison to your property, possibly slightly nicer than yours. So I feel like your home is probably worth somewhere between 1.15 to 125, I suggest. There you go. And that's your agent's details. If this video has been of value to you, subscribe to our channel below and hit the notification button.